Ah, that's why.
Alright, it's back up and I'm sending you the link.
Sweet.
Let me know when you're in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Alright, so
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
The white-haired one, well, they're all three of us are white-haired. But yeah, the female is my created character, but like, bro, just look at the face that I made.
Nice. Fucking hell, that is actually really cool.
And like the character creator is like godlike. And then this is the fashion that I have going.
That's a fucking cool sword as well.
Yeah, and of course you have your light attack chain, and you have your heavy attack, but then heavy attacks can also be charged. Then you have your parry, which actually changes for the armor piece that you have equipped. Like there's the claw, then there's scorpion tail, there's hounds. Oh, and also the parry timing changes.
Okay, so there's a lot to learn about it then.
Yeah. But, you know how in Dark Souls you would level up each individual stat? In Code Vein, you don't do that. You just level up your level. Your blood code is basically your classes. It determines your stats, then you can get passives and abilities from your blood code. And once you master an ability, you can use that ability on any blood code except for specific abilities. Right now,
cool.
Yeah, I run the Queenslayer blood code, but there's all these that you can choose from.
Fucking hell.
And,
I definitely have to get that.
And like the abilities that you can get, it's like, I'm gonna change this one out, but like, light attack is 933. Now it's 1026, like there's an attack buff one. I have this one, which grants you 99% damage reduction for a single attack.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and there's also technical combos too. Like if you hold R1 and do light attack, you do like a light attack finisher. R2, you do like an uppercut. Oh yeah, and my, if you have a quick movement speed, your dodge isn't a dodge, it's that. And now, time for the combat abilities. And you can have different ones from the blood codes. But yeah, there is swords, great swords that you can use.
Yeah.
Of course.
Please tell me there's dual swords.
Not yet, but there is halberds as well.
Nice. The combat looks so good.
Hammers and axes are put into one.
That's like with most games though, isn't it?
But uniquely, there's a bayonet weapon. And you can actually shoot with it. And if I have it unlocked, which Alright, if I switch over to, where is it? Artemis. If I switch over to Artemis, Artemis has a attack skill which I will unlock. That is for bayonets only, where you shoot like 5 shots out.
Fucking hell. So, like, bayonets are like DPS?
Not necessarily. Bayonets is for like chip damage, and they're, well, not necessarily chip damage, but they're very high in mobility.
So, high mobility, and pretty much just keep, like, persistent damage type thing.
Yeah, and they count as one-handed weapons, so those 2 other skills that I used, you could use those too.
Nice, and I can see the dodges there as well.
And then there's, like, with the parry, you do drain attacks, which you can also hold X to do. And that fills up your bar at the bottom of the screen next to my skills. And that bar lets you do shit, like the abilities. But speaking of the abilities, here's my ice attacks. I have one long range icicle, and then I have my favorite one, which is just a gigantic AoE explosion. And then, last but not least, my last skill is, you can only use it with the Queenslayer blood code. It's called Final Journey. It doubles all of your stats except for health, gives you a full heal, but you die in 3 minutes.
Oh, fucking hell.
But you do metric fuck tons of damage.
So that's like, if you're helping a friend out, you...
And
I can see that damage increase.
Yeah, and if you kill a boss, that counts as, like, it heals you and it gives you all your stuff back. That it counts as resting at a checkpoint, which means if you kill the boss before the 3 minutes is up, it stops the 3-minute timer, but it takes the buff away.
Fucking hell.
So it's literally a final stand attack. Let me
Just double
see.
checking. Oh, slap. Oh, wait, Jason. He's not here. Because what's been happening is that the guys have been bugging me to download GTA again. Now, the reason why Mike has been is because he wants to do all, like, you know, like the heist runs and everything. Now, Fire, have you ever heard of the GTA MC community?
Nope.
Right, so on GTA we've got something called motorcycle clubs. It's quite a big community of people who obviously have their clubs, you know, there's rivalries, you know, it's pretty much like For Honor clans. Now, for that, I used to be what was called the Sergeant at Arms for one of the biggest clubs around. Now, the problem was that I left the club because they started demanding I play GTA. But I was actually the best player in the club. Like, I could legitimately take on half the club by myself. And that's just with me, you know, taking the piss.
But one thing that I'm pretty sure you've noticed is you also get an NPC companion that you can choose who it is.
Nice.
But you can also choose to turn it off.
That's a fucking good big sword. Right, 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm just going off my mic. I will keep watching, just because I need to pee.
Alright.
I'm back. I missed the fucking parry because my internet decided to fuck up. No, I'm not shitting you. It's literally loading, and I can see that you got the parry there. Oh no, it's caught up. I saw the fucking parry. That is fucking sick.
Alright, I'm actually going to change some of my stuff around so you can see my other favorite weapon. This is not a hammer, this is classified as a halberd.
Is there such a thing like a mage class on there?
Oh yeah.
Because on things like this, I've always been a big fan of like the mage classes.
Because I'm actually trying to work towards getting enough stuff to...
Oh, that was beautiful.
Because there is... Here it is, Queen. The Queen it has a lot of big mage abilities. Like, this is a skill that yeah, this one, it's like a huge ice blast. I want it. Like, there's a lot of good fucking magic.
I can definitely see the Dark Souls in the game.
Oh, fuck. But see, yeah, me changing my blood veil made my weapon not do shit because I don't have the stats to wield it anymore.
Fuck no. So I can definitely see the Dark Souls in the game, but from what I'm seeing is that there's a lot more customization options.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna log in to get my shit on Warframe. Is that even still here?
I have no clue.
Slap! No, yeah, he is in here. Apparently he's still on For Honor.
Oh, and it's not gonna show it to you because what the fuck hit me? Little bitch. but it's not gonna show it to you since I'm on like New Game Plus 3.
Yeah.
But the first time you go into an area, you do not have the map. The mini map and the actual big map is all clouded until you purify these things. But if you see on the mini map, there's all those dots. That's my travel, like the paths that I've gone. So even though you don't have a map, you have to like pay attention to where you actually are.
Kind of like Dark Souls again.
Yeah, because by the time you actually get the map all done, you'll be done with the area.
I mean, literally, we were saying your name for fucking ages. So
Oh,
now,
and wait, there's also customizable emotes.
I mean, that's fucking awesome. Like, literally, right now, this pretty much sold me on the game.
Because, like, say for example, this, I clap and then I say with you here I have a vacation. I have Japanese voices turned on because I wanted to do this playthrough with it. You can change the gesture. You can have a stamp appear above your head when you do it. You can change the voice line that plays.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, slap. Barrow's back. Oh no, I'm checking that out now. I'm kind of like also watching Fire's stream at the same time, so I'm slightly distracted.
Oh, hello, buddy.
You're what? Oh yeah, but Marvin's playing Code Vein and I'm kind of watching his stream.
Oh, and let me show you something else that that you can do with this game. Oh, I gotta get down there so I can fight that guy. But I need to find an enemy first, and then I'm gonna let it kill me. Because there's a revive mechanic. Oh, I can just use this. But yeah, there's a revive mechanic. If your NPC partner is alive and you go down, ow,
Yeah.
they'll revive you, but they can only do it once every so often.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And you can do the same thing, and that's the circle skill that I have. But I have a different one to where it takes a shit ton of my health away to heal the other person.
Ah, so you're kind of like a healer DPS.
Yeah, I'm an all-around, and then when shit hits the fan, I pop out my my last stand ability, and then I really do some fucking damage. And like each one of these, like for example, Queen's Breath has all these skills. Like every one has at least like 4, like this one has fucking 10 skills that you can learn. So like the amount of customization and shit for like your play style is astronomical. Like if you want to be a lightly armored person that does nothing but poison, where is it? You'd have a mix between assassin and there's a blood code called Darkstalker. Yeah, Darkseeker. Because this one you get bonuses if the enemy is poisoned. You have, you can coat your weapon in poison. You can shoot poison out. Receive ichor from enemies within a certain radius. When enemies from in a certain radius take damage from poison, and ichor is your ability to use skills.
Nice. As I was saying, Slap, the only good thing that he's got this time around is primed pistol gambit. Secondary critical chance. I mean, that's the only good thing he's got.
Oh yeah, and there's no summon signs either. You just search. You either send out a distress signal or you search for a distress signal.
Ah, so kind of like Monster Hunter SOS.
Yep.
What the fuck? So one of my co-workers gave me a fucking cake, right? And this shit is so black. I generally think it's been burnt. Like, I'm not even shitting you. I think I should send a picture of this in the clan chat. Hold on. I think I fucking will send a picture of this in the clan chat.
Oh! Okay. So, do you remember Ornstein and Smo from Dark Souls?
Yes.
We're about to fight the Code Vein version.
Stop, look in the clan chat. Oh, you can see it. Look how fucking black that cake is. That's how you know there's a lot of chocolate in a cake.
So yeah, I'm going right in with The Last Stand.
Yeah, that tastes like diabetes.
Fucking hell. Well...
What game?
Well, the host died already.
Oh, slap. I'm downloading a game that you guys have been bugging me to download. GTA. You guys gotta stick with me for a bit then. Watch this. Do you remember seeing in the clan chat about how Drowsy got hunted for 3 hours? So Fire, or Marv. We had Blake, Drowsy, complaining in our chat, saying that he was getting really salty about the fact he got hunted for about 3 hours on Grand Theft Auto. Wanna know what the sad part is?
What?
Do you know what the longest time I've hunted somebody on Grand Theft Auto was?
What?
7 hours.
Oh, she has Hemendal. So, we have two different Last Stand abilities. Mine straight kills me after 3 minutes, and hers slowly drains her health. And we're fighting the final boss in the game. Yeah, and see, the host went down, but I used my thing and brought her back to basically full health. Now she needs to heal before she dies. Oh, there we go. Man, I'm pulling double duty as a healer this round.
That sword the host has looks fucking sick.
Yeah, it's a boss weapon. Fuck. I can't keep doing this. Louis. Oh, that's it. I'm dead.
I'm not even kidding you because I'm slightly behind. Well, when I say slightly, I mean about a minute. I'm still watching you guys fight it.
Dude, I saved her life like 4 times. But yeah, one weapon that I might start using because it goes with my whole ice thing is I have a golden rapier.
Okay.
And the strong attacks put out ice. It's this.
What's that? What, Old Republic? I'm trying to think of... Is that on PlayStation? I swear that was on PlayStation. I was about to say. Now the question is, can you be a Grey Jedi? God damn it. I was about to say, because the Grey Jedi are the fucking beast of the Star Wars galaxy. And I don't care what anybody says. I'm not even shitting you, like literally. The Grey Jedi are there just to protect the balance of the Force between light and dark. Yeah. Last proper Star Wars game that I played that I really fucking enjoyed for character customization was Slap might know this one. Slap, do you remember from the original Xbox and PlayStation, Jedi Knight? That was the last one that I played with character customization that I really enjoyed. Because what is it? They're bringing out a new one soon, aren't they? Star Wars game. Yeah. Is it really bad that I've been drinking since 4 o'clock? That includes being at work.
No, not really.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
after 4 o'clock. Yeah.
Riv, you said you wanted to know if you could do like a mage thing. You can. And there's actually a upgrade that you can put on your weapon called Devour, where you gain more Ichor from the enemies, so it lets you use more skills more often.
Ooh, hello. I like the sound of that.
But you can also put gifts, the gift upgrade on it, which raises the it raises how much damage, or it raises the effectiveness of your abilities.
Nice.
But I'm gonna show you some of the different weapon types. Well, not weapon types, but like some of the different weapons.
Hold on. Mike's going to be happy. Now that I've started downloading GTA. So here's a question for you guys. What's Destiny like with the new update?
I haven't been able to play it much because, well, like I've played it, I just don't have the expansion, so I can't play any of the new stuff.
Nah. Because people have been hyping the shit about it, but I don't see nothing special in it. It's nothing like what? I don't think they can top a DLC like they did the last one.
I mean, I still really like it.
I mean, Destiny was a good game, but the problem is they got to keep bringing out more expansions to keep it going.
And they basically turned it into a live service. But did you see the different weapons that I was showing you?
Yeah, I saw like a couple of them. Because I saw them at the start as well that you were showing. A different combat style. See, I like that claw thing.
Yeah, that's the drain attack. I'm just doing it to get some Ichor so I can show you the different mage abilities. Actually, let me put this on.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit behind on what you're doing, so I can... So when you're doing all this, I can see that it's a couple of minutes behind. I'm guessing that weapon gives you more Ichor.
What, the one that I just changed to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives me more because with the Queen blood code, I'm actually able to use it.
Okay, that was cool. But do you like use the? Is it like use the Ica to upgrade though?
No, Icar is purely combat. Haze is the is basically souls.
Okay, brilliant. So with that, the more so with Ica, it's like a completely different set to your.
Icar is tied directly to the blood code.
Ah, I can see the Ica now. Now that I've actually spotted it. So you build stacks of Ica by using like your claw attack and that.
Yeah, and the normal attacks also drain Icar, but like I have 30 right now, but if I do a claw attack, brings me up to 32. If I do a parry, it brings me up even higher. Like your special attacks increase the amount of Icar you have. And the cool thing about this game is your armor is what determines how strong your gifts are.
So not unlike Dark Souls, it's like your armor actually really fucking matters.
Yeah, because you can upgrade your weapon all you want, and that, yeah, your weapon will do more damage, but if you're going for a mage build, you would want to upgrade your armor before your weapon. See, because like right now, my chest piece, like the laser that I'm about to do is a dark gift,
Yeah.
and this armor is for light gifts, which is what the ice that I was using in my main build goes for, so that's why it's so strong. But right now, the dark is 493, and the laser does a total of 3,155. So
nice.
if I change to the Venus Claw plus 8, which has over 1,000 dark, let's see how much damage the laser does now. About double. So if you're going for mage, you would want to go for dark gifts, because that's your damage.
Now the dark gifts look fucking insane. And what would be the best code line to go with the dark gifts?
That's personal preference.
So it's not like pyromancers on Dark Souls where it was get those certain pyromancies and then you're okay. It is change it around how you feel like it.
Yeah, this game is all about what armor do you want to wear, what blood code do you think would be good, stuff like that. See, because like Queenslayer, I have that 3 minute window, because like, oh, let me actually change my weapon back. So 933 on a light attack, but with Final Journey, it goes to 1400. That is a gigantic fucking boost, but I have 3 minutes to live. But there is another blood code called Hemendal. There it is. Oh, I forgot I actually had a build for Hemendal. But I don't know if I have the skill for Hemendal that I'm talking about. But yeah, Hemendal has an ability to where it drastically raises, like, your attack.
Alright.
Yeah, there it is. Sacrificial Edge. it drastically raises my attack, but it drains my HP over time, and you can only use it with Hemendal. Just like how the Final Journey can only be used with Queenslayer. See, my health is draining, but I do even more damage than Final Journey.
Yeah. And obviously, if you got a healer with you, then that would be OP.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, does that bloodline also have some like lifesteal attacks then?
No, but
Oh.
Queenslayer does, and it's one that you're able to use with any blood code. So, for example, if I do Cleansing Light, attack a little bit to where I get my stuff, and then do Hemendal, it drastically lowers it because Cleansing Light regenerates health based on lost health. So it drastically reduces the amount that Hemendal takes from you.
As I can see from there.
But personally, I like Queenslayer more because it gives me a good balance of my stats. Oh, and that's another thing. You can't just put on a buff and then change blood codes because it takes off all your buffs. So you can't cheese the game that way by having both the Hemendal and Final Stand on. But there are, like, these two skills. Like, I can go boom, 35, 38. And then with Final Journey, 35, 38 turns into
Hold on a second, I'm just recording the video quickly because I just found some bullshit that my missus got my daughter, and I don't agree with this at all. I'll forward it to you as well, Marv. So this is the type of shit that they give for Transformers now. That was fucking Bumblebee, and all I did was drop the shit. What the fuck type of thing are children growing up with now? That was fucking Bumblebee, and all I did was drop the shit. What the fuck type of thing are children growing up with now? Hold on, where is it? So Marv, you remember what Transformers used to be like when we grew up?
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna. So my daughter is massively into Transformers at the moment. So this is the type of shit they give Transformers. And once it's finished uploading, I will forward this to you as well. That was fucking Bumblebee. All I did was drop the shit. What happened to the good old days when we used to spend like about 10 odd minutes trying to fucking figure out how the fuck these things transformed.
But alright, Riv. So,
yeah.
My dive bomb attack with Final Journey, it went from like 5,000 damage to 8,000 damage. But
nice.
with the Berserker class, they have an ability that like doubles your damage for one single hit. Now look at this damage number.
Nice. With the Berserker class, they have an ability that like doubles your damage.
I gotta turn my volume back down for that because holy fuck, that would have pretty much one-shot it.
Yeah. And there's two different versions of it, and that's the stronger version of the skill, but like, holy shit.
How much? Well, 120 million. Sounds worth it.
Oh, and Riv, this is something else. You know how in Dark Souls, like say if you need a Titanite chunk, you have to farm endlessly to try to get it? In this game... Oh, never mind, he wants to give me his blood code even though I already have it. In this game, there's dungeons that you can go into that give you certain rewards, and for example this one, it gives me the Queen's Steel, which is like large Titanite shards, and Awake 109, which is some you use for your skills. And every time I run this, which you can run very quickly, you get those rewards.
Nice.
Oh, and also, in case you ever get lost, there's actually an objective thing.
Okay, good, because that's one thing that always annoyed me a bit about Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, and the music in this game is like grunge music.
Good. Yeah, that was always the one thing that always annoyed me about Dark Souls. It was the fact that I would always get lost.
Well, here you have a map, and if you get lost, there's the objective thing up there. Then you have two different merchants. There's basically the blacksmith, and then an item merchant. And all of your companions, if you have valuables, you can give them the valuables, and you can actually get their weapons.
Oh, nice.
But alright, I'm going to end the broadcast now.